Access granted.
Hello guys! Aside from the continued problem of the environmental distraction, animal cruelty, there's more. Yes, there's more. It's an ethical issue in the fast food industry. Public funding. What is this all about? Not only are fast foods companies exploiting some of the most vulnerable members of the society, they're doing it with your tax dollars. These firms have companies for exploiting their workforce through lucrative tax breaks. In 1990s, this figure was $2,400 every new low-income workers hired by the fast food chain. Adding insult to injury, this federal largest isn't even creating net new employment opportunities. Studies shown that most of these workers would have been hired anyway, with or without the subsidiaries. On top of that, all the chains need to do is to employ a work for 400 hours. It's about 20 weeks for a part-time employee to claim the money from the government. If the worker quits, as frequently happens in the high turnover industries like fast foods, they can start process all over again when they hire the replacement. The US taxpayer for bankrolling the industry's hire and quit labor practices, which is one of the major ethical issues in the fast food industry. Minimum wages, minimum hours.
Minimum wages, minimum hours.
Minimum wages, minimum hours.
Unsurprisingly, the fast food chains, through their lobbying groups like the National Restaurant Association, are vehemently opposed to any raising federal, states, or local minimum wages. This is despite the fact that the dollar minimum wage increase would only translate into a 2-cent rise in the cost of a fast food burger. Or both corporate management and individual franchises are also very strict about making sure that the employee don't work more than 40 hours per week, which would qualify them for overtime under federal law. They are scheduled only as if needed and sent home earlier if they start approaching the 40 hours threshold. Sometimes fast food employers simply have their employees work round the clock without pay in order to avoid legal overtime pay requirements, as a 1997 court case against Taco Bell showed.
Number 3 is obedience.
The decentralized franchise model of fast food industry creates ample opportunities for exploitation. Kitchen and behind-the-counter workers at your local fast food restaurant aren't hired by the McDonald's or Burger Kings directly. They're hired by the local franchise operator, who is given wide latitude of the chain to set wages and working conditions.
The industry is also known of being anti-union sector of economy.
There rare occasions where employees at an individual McDonald's have attempted to organize themselves into a labor union, they have been subjected to barrage of propaganda, spy, surveillance, and threats. Yes, it's suppressive. When these tactics failed, the company has been known to simply shut down individual restaurants where there have been wave of potential union activities. Aside from these vulnerabilities, they are facing dangerous conditions.
Dangerous condition. State and federal labor laws that prohibit under 18 from working more than 8 hours per day or preparing food with dangerous machinery are routinely violated by fast food industry.
16 and 17 years old are tasked with operating dangerous food preparation equipments like electric tomato dicers and deep fryers. Unsurprisingly, given the preponderance of these workers in the fast food, the injury rate for the American teenager workers is twice that of the adults. Burns, cuts, and falls are common occupational hazards in the America's fast food kitchen, proving even more ethical issues in the fast food industry. Even more disturbingly, fast food workers face an extraordinary high risk of being murdered on the job, as these restaurants present an attractive for armed robbers lured by their late night hours of operation and convenient getaway location from the major freeways. In 1998 alone, more fast food workers were killed on the job than the police.